So we need to start from cross demand. Okay. So what is cross demand? Cross demand refers to relationship between demand of the given commodity and the price of related commodity. Other things remain same. Okay. So for example, cross demand indicates how much quantity of the given commodity will be demanded at different price of a related commodity. That is substitute goods or complementary goods. Okay. So what is substitute goods? Anyone?
Sir, goods which is replaced by another goods, sir.
Okay. Alternative one. That is what
Alternate.
substitute one. What is the complementary? Two goods together. Yeah. Two goods, two or more goods together to form a
Yes,
other
sir.
goods. Okay. So cross demand may be either positive or negative. So first, what is cross demand? Relationship between the demand of a commodity and price of related commodity. Other things are remains same. Okay. So you can see the what is when will be the positive in the case. Cross demand is positive in case of substitute goods as demand for the given commodity varies directly with the price of the substitute goods. Demand is positive in case of substitute goods as demand for the given commodity varies directly with the price. Okay, when given commodity, say when tea is a given commodity and coffee is a substitute goods. Okay, so when the price of increase in price of coffee, decrease in price of coffee will affect the increase in price of tea and decrease in price of tea will affect the coffee. That is what positive cross demand. What is negative cross demand? That is negative in a cross demand is negative in case of complementary goods as demand for the given commodity varies inversely with the price of the complementary goods. What is complementary goods? What is complementary goods? Like tea in the sense tea, milk,
Sugar.
sugar, and this is tea dust, milk, sugar, water. So these are other complementary goods. So when can be cross demand negative in case complementary in case of complementary goods as demand for given commodity varies inversely. Okay, so what is inversely? So you can see when milk price of milk increases என்ன ஆகும் consumption of tea வந்து என்ன ஆகும் price of milk increases consumption of tea decreases yeah or else price of sugar increases consumption of tea will decrease. This is what complementary goods. So this is what inverse relationship. Yeah, yes or no? Your price increases, complementary goods price increases, but when the price of milk increases, okay, you can see this one as example. Price of milk increases, the consumption of tea decreases. So this is what called as inverse relationship. That is why the cross demand will be called as negative. Clear? Any doubts?
No doubt, sir.
So cross price.
No doubt.
Thank you. Cross price effect on demand curve. Cross price effect refer to effect on demand for a given commodity due to a change in price of related goods. It means cross price effect originates from substitute goods and complementary goods. Let us understand the effect on demand curve for the commodity when there is changes in price of substitute and complementary goods. You can see the graph they are given. Increase in price of substitute goods. What is substitute goods? Say Tea is the given goods and coffee is the substitute goods. Okay. When the price of substitute goods, coffee increase now, so they are drawn a graph between demand for tea, price of tea. The price of tea they didn't increase. Okay, price of tea seems to be remains constant. So price of tea is how much? 10 rupees. That's it. The coffee was 15 rupees. Okay, 15 rupees. Price of coffee was 15. When price of coffee increases to 20, what will happen? The people, those who consume tea, those who have the people, those who are consuming coffee also will switch to tea. Yes. So demand for tea increases. This is what increase in price of substitute goods. Next one is decrease in price of substitute goods. Now you can say the price of tea, which is equal to same 10 rupees. Okay, so price of coffee is equal to what? Coffee initially is of 15 to 20 increase more people started consuming more tea. When price of coffee falls from 15 to 10 rupees, what will happen? Even the people those who consume tea, they will go for coffee. So what about the tea demand for tea decreases? You can see the price didn't change. Okay, there is no change in price at all. Price remains constant. So the price of tea remains constant due to fall in price of coffee. Demand decreases. This is what called as what cross demand is positive. Next one is in case of cross demand is negative, then increase of complementary goods. Okay, let us go back to our example. So you can see the price of tea seems to be same 10 rupees. Okay, tea price of tea which is equal to 10 rupees. But milk increases. In nature, the price of milk increases. Now, automatically the price of milk increases. So demand for tea, what happen? Decreases. The price of sugar increases. The demand for tea decreases. Okay, because even though they didn't change the price, people thought that if in case milk price just the price of milk increases, definitely tea price increase ஆகும் என்ன பண்ணிட்டாங்க, they stop consuming milk tea. Instead of that, they consume black tea. Okay, are you all there, guys? Can you able to understand?
Yes, sir.
The next one is in case of fall in price of milk. So milk உடைய price வந்து என்னாச்சு, கம்மி ஆயிடுச்சு. What happened? So the demand for tea increases. This is what inverse relationship. The price increases for water, milk. The demand decreases. Now it's vice versa. Clear? Now we already discussed
Yes, sir.
normal goods and inferior goods. So what is normal goods and what is inferior goods? Already I explained you. Anyone, can you please recall the point? Anyone, what is normal goods? When income of the consumer increases, what is, when income of the consumer increases, what they will do? They will
Sir,
consume.
in inferior good is a good whose demand decreases when consumer income rises, sir.
Inferior goods are normal goods, no?
Sir,
Just now you read
inferior, sir.
inferior goods is when you fall in price, fall in consumer income. When decrease in consumer income, consumption and inferior goods will increase. Yes or no? That is the real meaning. So,
Yes.
what is normal goods? Normally, we will buy gold winner, we will buy water, reserve excel, these kind of things. When the consumer they got less salary due to pandemic or no salary, what they will do? So instead of buying gold winner, they will go for palm oil. So it is available in which is available in ration shop. So instead of buying surf excel, they will go for local washing powder or Arasan soap or else some other bar soap bar. So this is what we will do usually in our normal human being. So that is what they have mentioned. Shall I continue?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. So fine. Let's so you can see when income of the consumer. Normal goods refers to goods which demand increases with increase in income. Okay. For like the when Diwali time people will get bonus. Okay. So when their income increases, what will happen? The consumption also will decrease. Yes. So when what happened when income so what happened that time demand also will increase. So when the people they when people what when they get ready less salary when their salary is less you can see. So this is what income. Okay, so this is the good we have drawn about what inferior goods what they are given. They are given demand for TV, black and white TV. What do you mean by black and white? Have you ever seen black and white TV?
Yes, sir. Yes.
There is a second grade layer. First one the color TV, then black and white TV. Initially, we can nowadays we can call it as LCD. LCD. Okay, LCD or LED TV. Nowadays, it is very famous. The normal TV. The LED TV is little expensive. It might cost very expensive. LED like a smart TV, but normal one. So when we have more income, we will go for LED. When we have less income, we will go for what? Normal TV. So that is what they are given. You can see when income decreases, what will happen when inferior goods refers to goods whose demand decreases with increase in income. Okay, income ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗೋದು ಎನ್ನಾகும் when income increases we will not buy gold palm oil, right? We will buy only gold winners. Yes, it is totally opposite. What is normal goods? Normally what we are consuming. Inferior goods means when we have less money. Okay, for example, when we have good money, what we will do? We have enough money, we'll go for a restaurant when we will have food. Yeah. So when we don't have money, what we will do? We will go for dhaba or else we'll go for kaye the bhavan. Yeah, and we will have meal. So this is what the difference. When we have more pocket money, we will spend a lot. Okay, on normal goods. When we have less pocket money, we instead of less spending normal goods, we will spend on second graded quality like Kai and the one where we have food. So that's what they are mentioned. You can see. So now consumers income increases. What will happen? The consumption of normal goods also will increase. Okay, when income okay increases, income increase ஆகும்போது என்ன ஆகும்? We won't use inferior goods. Okay, so what happened here? So the inferior goods demand what decreases. Clear, guys? In case when shall I continue?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
normal goods. When consumers' income decreases, normal consumption of normal goods also will decrease. When consume increases, consumers' income more. When income is increases, consumption of normal goods also will increase. What about inferior goods? That is opposite. Inferior goods are goods. Inferior goods refers to those goods whose demand decreases with increase in income. When we increase our income, we won't go for second quality product. We'll go for normal goods. So income effect. So income effect is positive. Why? When income increases. Okay, why is always income? When income increases, what will happen? Consumption of normal goods also will increase. So whereas here, what about this inferior goods? Income increases. Income increases. We won't consume much normal inferior goods. The consumption of the inferior goods will decrease. Clear? So it is opposite. In the case, it is negative. So relationship. It has direct relationship. So what is direct relationship? When Varshini is getting 50,000 salary, what we will do? She will normally spend more on normal goods. Normal in the sense what we are using normally. Okay. When Varshini's income falls down to 20,000, so what she will do instead of buying normal goods, she will spend more on inferior goods. So it is inverse relationship. This is direct relationship. Example: full cream milk is a normal good if it is demand increases with increase in income. Full cream milk is what? Little expensive product or normal goods. So when we get more salary or more income, we'll get more. We'll do more expenditure on full cream method. Or toned milk is an inferior good. Good. It is a second quality good. So when income increases, we won't go for second quality milk. We'll go for only creamy milk. So the when income increases, the consumption of inferior goods will decrease. Clear? Are you guys
Yes,
feeling
sir.
able to understand?
No, sir. Yes, sir, we can understand, sir.
Okay. So next one is demand effect on demand curve. Change in income. So this is price increase, price demand. So change in income. So here change in income in the sense increase or decrease in income of consumer directly affect the demand of given commodity. To increase, we can see increase in income as income raises the demand of normal goods. Say OQ raises from OQ1. So price of the commodity seems to be same. Only income increases. The consumption will increase. We'll spend a lot. When income the price seems to be constant. When income decreases, it will decrease the what consumption of normal goods. Simultaneously on inferior goods. When income increases, we won't spend on much. Income ஜாஸ்தியா இருக்கும்போது inferior goods வந்து நம்ம அதிகமாக வாங்க மாட்டோம். We won't go to dhaba. Instead of that, we'll go for restaurant. We won't buy Arasan soap. Instead of that, we will buy when income increases, we will buy normal soap, normal perfume. When income decreases, what happen here? Instead of buying Surf Excel soap, we'll go for Arasan soap. Okay, so we can see decrease in income. Decrease in income will increase the demand for inferior goods. Okay, so you can see the demand increases, demand curve moves right hand side. When demand decreases, demand curve moves left hand side. Clear? Any doubt? Guys, any doubts?
Doubt, sir. No doubt, sir.
Okay, next one is rightward and leftward shift in demand. So எப்பப்பெல்லாம் நமக்கு வேணும் when what are all the time we will get rightward shift? What are all the time we will get leftward shift? Can you please? You can see. Okay, you can see here when this is leftward shift or rightward shift. Leftward, yeah. When it is leftward, when decrease in what? When increase in normal, when increase in income, the demand curve moves leftward side. Yes, yes or no? Because when income increases, inferior goods, we won't spend much on inferior goods. We'll spend more on normal goods. Okay, so you can see this is what the reason. When when decrease in income, when decrease in income enago, the demand curve will move leftward shift. Okay, so what are all the factors we have discussed previously? Adanala, you can see leftward move the right hand side move the move against what are the things we have why the reasons we have discussed, that reasons they had to mention clearly. So when at what all the time price seems to be constant, what are all the time demand goods, the demand curve will move rightward side. First one is increase in price of substitute goods. So substitute goods say tea 10, coffee 15. When price of substitute goods increases bottom it to 20 rupees, what will happen? The consumption of tea will increase. When demand increases, the curve moves rightward shift. Okay, then decrease in price of complementary goods. When declare what is complementary goods? Say sugar, tea, milk, water. When milk price falls down, the consumption of tea increases, so the demand curve moves rightward shift. So இதுக்கு முன்னாடி நம்ம என்னென்னலாம் படிச்சோமோ the same factors. What are the reason which is reasonable for leftward movement and rightward movement? Got it? We just go through this, and if you have any doubts, you can let me ask me now. Okay. So before that, we will discuss kinds of demand. What are the types of demand? First one is price demand. Yes or no? What is price demand? When price of tomato increases. Okay, when price of tomato increases, what will happen? The demand will demand, or else the consumption requirement will decrease. Yeah. Yes. So there is what called as price demand. So the demand price demand refers to a relationship between price and demand of the commodity. When price of tomato increases, consumption of tomato decreases. Yeah. Yes or no? Are you all there, guys?
Yes,
Then
sir.
income demand. What is the income demand? When income of the consumer increases, the consumption of commodity will increase. Simultaneously, when income decreases, the consumption decreases. Maybe inferior good consumption may increase. And what is cross demand? The price of milk. So price of milk falls down. What happens? Sales of tea increases. This is what cross demand. So inverse relationship between water price and uh, other commodity, which is called as cross demand. What is joint demand? Two or more goods are demanded simultaneously to satisfy a particular want. For example, you can see bread and butter. Yes or no? So when we buy butter, so when we buy bread, we will buy butter too. So bread, butter are the combination for the breakfast. So when demand for bread increases simultaneously, demand for butter also will increase. Because the people those who buy bread, they will buy butter. This is what joint demand. So composite demand. What is composite demand? A single commodity can be used for multiple purpose. For example, electricity. Electricity is a needed. Yeah. For example, UPS or inverter. UPS is required. எதுக்கு? For light, for fan, அப்புறம் for watching TV. We need UPS. And in case if we need to charge our mobile phone, we need more UPS. So single commodity which can be used for multiple purpose, that is called as composite demand. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Next one is derived demand. What is derived demand? So you can see the demand for the commodity, which depends on the demand of other for other commodities, derived demand. For example, I can see cotton. Cotton is the raw material for what? T-shirt. Yes or no? Without cotton, it is not possible to manufacture T-shirt. Yes. So when price of cotton increases, it will affect what? The price of T-shirt also will increase. Yes. So when price increases, the sales of T-shirt decreases. So this is what called as derived demand. When price of cotton increases, simultaneously the price of cloth also, T-shirt also will increase. The next one is alternative demand. Demand is known as alternative demand when it can satisfy by different alternatives. For example, number of options to satisfy demand for food like chapati, rice, salad, fruit bazaar, burger, pizza, etc. Okay. So alternative. Are you all there, guys?
Sir.
So if you go for this hotel, there we will find plenty of foods. Yeah, we'll buy biryani, we'll buy white rice, we'll buy so many things. That means what there is. These are the example of alternative demand. The next one is competitive demand. When two goods are close substitute for each other, an increase in demand of one then will decrease the demand of other. So the demand for any one of them is known as competitive demand. Increase in demand for coffee might reduce the demand for tea. Yes or no? Increase in demand for coffee might reduce the demand for tea because purchase of more one commodity leads to lesser requirement of other commodity. So what is competitive demand? When we buy more tea, I like coffee only. So if I buy more coffee, I won't buy tea. In case if I love tea much, I won't go for tea. If I won't go for coffee, I will go for tea. So this is what close relationship between these two commodities. That's why it is called as competitive. Any doubts, guys? Any doubts?
No doubt, sir.
No doubt,
Okay.
sir.
Yeah. So with this term one portions for microeconomics is over. I think tomorrow onwards we'll discuss statistics for economics. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Statistics for economics, chapter one, and then we'll start. So far, if you have any doubts, you can ask me now. So doubts, Sanjana, you can ask. Okay. No issues.